Hello! What's going on? It's me, online brother Jaspas. Welcome back to the vlog. You may know that last week we did the lucky draw for the entire brick giveaway, the mystery brick giveaway. Unfortunately, that winner didn't get in contact with me, which means today we're gonna be choosing another lucky draw winner. So as you guys may know, I'm a pretty hardcore fan of camera equipment. I like my real nice fancy camera equipment. Right now we're shooting on the Lumix GH5, which is a mirrorless camera system. But more importantly, the lens in front of the camera is this specific lens called the Olympus 7 to 14mm f2.8 lens. It's basically a zoom lens with the ability to zoom in and out from 7mm to 14mm. Let me show you what I mean. This right here is 7mm super ultra wide stuff, and this right here is 14mm, much more zoomed in. Aside from this lens itself, I also have two other lenses that to me are the most important parts of my camera setup kit, and that includes this lens, which is the 25mm f0.95 Voigtlander lens. This lens is basically what you would call a standard lens. It's a lens that tries to emulate what the world looks like to our human eyes. People believe that using a standard lens, you will get as close to the human eye as possible and have as little distortion as possible. And basically from what I've seen, the standard lens is a lens that is cheapest to produce for camera companies. I use this lens a lot. Next up, we have this lens over here, which is also a Voigtlander lens, as you can tell from the lens cap right here, which is a 42.5mm lens. People generally use it a little bit more for like taking photos of people and making people look pretty. Unfortunately, this is the lens that I use the least among these three lenses that I just talked about, because 42.5mm lens, even though it makes the subjects look really handsome and pretty, it's a little bit zoomed in for what I need. Consider this. This right here is 14mm, right? And then if you zoom in even more, this would be like even more zoomed in on the face, and it becomes more difficult to film in this kind of setup between like just me and just you guys. So even though this to me is one of my most powerful, most important lenses, it is not one of the lenses that I use very often. These three lenses that I just mentioned, this Olympus 7 to 14mm lens, as well as the Voigtlander 25mm and 42.5mm lenses, are the lenses that I use the most within the professional capacity of my video making. I do, however, have other lenses as well. Let me show you guys. Over here in this plastic box right here, this is not a very good way to keep lenses, I know, but I got most of these lenses really cheaply. I have a whole bunch of other super specific situation lenses. For example, this is a 200mm f4 Super Takumar lens, fisheye diopter, which allows you to make videos that look fisheye. Takuma 105mm f2.8 lens, Chinon 135mm f2.8 lens. This Carl Zeiss, yes, that Carl Zeiss, but not exactly that company. Carl Zeiss Jena 29mm f2.8. This Takuma 55mm f2 lens. Check out how this lens looks. It looks completely rugged and destroyed. And finally, the legendary Helios 44mm lens. Basically, the impression that I want to impress upon you guys is that I like lenses. I mean, half of Cardistry is essentially making cool videos, right? Making beautiful, powerful videos. Which is why yesterday I headed out and bought myself a $1,000 lens. Let's check it out. In today's video, we're going to be checking out Voigtlander's Nocton 10.5mm f0.95 lens for the Micro Four Thirds system. This is what the box looks like from the front, the side, the back, and finally the other side. It comes in this cardboard box. Inside the box there is an instruction manual, and we have this styrofoam packaging. Slide that out, and just like that, immediately we see the lens itself. The lens comes with this hood ring made of metal, very nice, as well as the lens itself. Let's open it up. 595 grams of pure metal and extremely clear glass. This Voigtlander 10.5mm lens is an absolute beast in the hands. The Voigtlander 10.5mm lens basically feels like a weapon in the hands. You can take it and like oh my god, it feels so sturdy, it feels so powerful. You know what, there's no time for this. Let's try out the lens. Right now what you're looking at is the Olympus 7 to 14mm set to about 10.5mm, and the aperture on the lens right now is f2.8. I've set this lens also to be f2.8. Let's give it a try. Bam, there you have it. How does it look? Can you guys tell the difference? Like in terms of the sharpness of the lens, in terms of the way the blacks are darker and the lights are lighter. Maybe right now you can't really tell the difference between the two lenses, but watch this. If we take this light right here and we turn it off, oh no, the image is so dark. It's so dark you can't really see anything. What if we turn that light away? Oh no, the light is turned away and this light is off. It's too dark, it's way too dark. We can't see anything, Jaspas. Jaspas, we can't see anything. Well, no worries. This lens is right now set to f2.8. Check this out. Bam. Look at that ridiculousness. Look at how bright the image looks right now. What if I drop the shutter speed a little bit? Ah, it's so bright. I didn't even have to touch the eye, so the whole... Right now what you're seeing on camera is brighter than what the room looks like in real life right now. That's how insane this is. Can you imagine that? The room is darker than what you guys can see now. How insane is that? In fact, you know what? Let's oh man, I'm so excited. I'm so happy right now. Check this out. These are the streets outside in Singapore at night. Even though it's night right now, look at how bright and beautiful and vibrant the colors in the streets are. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely insane. And just look at everything in the scene. It's so beautiful. Holy crap. Oh my god, I feel the power in my hands. This feels so good. Night can't stop me. The darkness can't stop me. For comparison, this is sort of what it would look like if I was shooting on the previous lens. I would have to increase the ISO, which would make it look a little bit like this. Ooh, yucks. Look at all the grain and noise in the dark parts of the image. Look at this. Ugh. Can you guys tell? I feel the power. I feel the power in my hands. I feel the capabilities, the creativity just rushing to me. There's so many crazy things I want to do using this lens. The power is in my hands. I feel all the power. Yes! You know what's the most insane thing about this? I've actually had my eyes on this lens from 3, 4, 5 years ago. I can't remember how long it has been, but years ago I saw this lens and I was like, oh man, I need that lens. That lens looks so good. Finally I did it. Finally I bit the bullet and just said like, you know what? Screw it. I'm buying that lens. I really want that lens. That lens is going to help me produce more awesome videos and shoot in more difficult situations. And it's all thanks to you guys. Thank you guys very much for supporting the new deck order, supporting Jaspas deck, supporting School of Cardistry. Without you guys, I would never have been able to purchase this camera lens. So shouts to you guys. Shouts to all of you. Thank you all so much. I love it. Alright, with all of that said, let's get around to picking the winner for the mystery brick giveaway. I've input 1 to 84. That's the number of videos I've produced since the beginning of the contest, and I'm going to press the generate button 3 times. The third time will represent the video the winner is going to be chosen from. 1, 2, and 3. I'm just going to do this real quick. The index playing cards video. Check the number of comments. There's 33 comments on this video. The max number is therefore 1 to 33. Once again, repeated comments will only be entered into the contest once and only using their first comment. So let's press 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 19, comment number 19. Sort by newest first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Carlson Samampao, you are the winner of a mystery brick. Carlson Samampao, congratulations! You are officially the winner of the mystery brick. Get in contact with me on Instagram and I'll get your prize to you. You have 48 hours to get in touch with me. If you didn't win and you want a chance of winning some cards, don't worry. Tomorrow's video is gonna be another deck review and we're gonna be starting up the cycle once again. So all the old entries into the lucky draw is gonna be flung out the window. Gone, bye bye. Finally, a new pool of contest entrants will have the chance to win that next giveaway. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a little bit of a behind the scenes look at the camera equipment I use. If any of you guys are interested, I'll put a link for some of the more important lenses that I use in the description below. Thank you guys very much for watching. Love you all, take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Online brother, zoom out, zoom out.